Hallo meine Lieben, wir spielen Batman der Feind im Inneren. Der zweite Teil der Telltale Series. Ich habe gleich mal auf Start gedrückt, weil der jetzt ein bisschen lädt. Inzwischen lasst ein Like da, abonniert mich, schreibt was in die Kommentare. Wünsche, Anregungen, von mir aus auch Beschwerden. Dann weiß ich wenigstens, was ich besser machen kann. Oh, ich habe vergessen, den Ton umzuschalten. Sind wir froh, dass das Spiel überhaupt geht gerade. Es war Zeit, dass Sony endlich den Mist repariert, den sie mit den letzten 3 Updates gemacht haben, aber es wird nicht passieren. So, los geht's.
I wear the mask in order to protect this city. But when faced with a new breed of criminals calling themselves the Pact, the direct approach was met with disaster. I had to don a different mask.
Wir sind bei denen im Lager.
As Bruce Wayne, I infiltrated their ranks. The plan was to get in, set the trap, and get out. But the plan failed. Now they're one step closer to their goal. And all I have are questions. What is the Pact really after? Why steal Riddler's body? Friend or foe?
Oh.
Nice place you got here. Did it come with the vermin? Or did you add that yourselves? This everyone? Riddler mentioned Harley.
Miss Quinn is otherwise occupied.
Die ist
Our
verhaftet,
crossing
oder?
the river Styx.
We are the entirety of our cabal at the moment. Oh, this gentleman was someone we picked up after Riddler's departure. Bruce Wayne.
Bruce, was it? Charmed.
Be gentle. This is Mr. Wayne's first foray into the field of
Sehr
felony.
erfreut.
Enchanté.
Oh, I didn't know this party was so formal.
Enough pleasantries. You have the device?
Der Device.
Excellent. Harley said your gems were in her safe.
If she fails to return, you can pester John. He knows the code.
It's fine. We can start.
Aha. Also ist gut, ich sage aha, ich habe keine Ahnung, was da gerade los ist, aber bitte.
Oh, let's get to... What are we doing?
Ja genau, was machen wir
We're
eigentlich?
going to extricate the body. Riddler built a secret back door into the security system of his old employer. I need to scan his eyes and then create a retinal key for them.
Also brauchen seine Augen.
Then I'll use the key to make goggles, and we can open whatever doors he could. Help me lift.
Das ist
This
aber noch
wasn't the
weich.
original plan. He was supposed to be alive, but things change. Get
Okay,
his head
sind wir
in a
genau
good
nicht.
position.
Wow.
That's far enough. Dig the plates under his lids. Press the button and scan away.
Oh oh. Das muss jetzt ich machen, oder?
Ugh, that's
Uah.
gross.
Ja. Und jetzt? Aha, nix.
What the hell did they do to him?
Keine Ahnung.
And what's with the refrigerator coffin? Why would the agency transport him like this? This doesn't add up, Bruce.
Na, ergibt wirklich keinen Sinn.
Bruce, I'm sorry about Lucius. I'm guessing it wasn't a gas leak or whatever the news said.
Danke.
Thank you. He was a good man and a friend.
We can commiserate if you want. I recently lost a friend too.
Aha, wen? Also ihn.
On to the next.
Hallo. Noch einmal. Wir scannen seine Augen, deshalb wollten die ihn unbedingt haben. Weil man damit irgendwelche Türen
I didn't know what
öffnen
I'd be
kann.
walking into with this group, but I certainly didn't expect it to involve you. And I know you're no stranger to peril, but you shouldn't be here.
Ja, das
So,
nehme ich auch.
what gives?
Du auch
No one
nicht?
told me you would be joining us either.
Can't say I'm surprised. Not everyone here's happy to see me. I knew Riddler before this.
Aha.
He was the one who initially hired me. And he wound up dead, so I'm not sure I have a lot of friends here.
You're not the only one with questions.
One question. Make it fast.
Wo warst
So
du?
how far did you get on that
Scheiße,
motorcycle?
falsche Frage.
You haven't popped up on my radar in a while.
Oh, you know, all over. Europe,
Ich bin
mostly.
ein Idiot. Was für eine blöde Frage.
Felt good to be as far from here as possible.
Have we concluded?
2 eyes in the can.
Excellent work. Then we can...
Catwoman ist gut gelaunt.
She's back!
Oh oh. Das ist kein gutes Zeichen. Die ist sicher urhaus.
Sorry I'm late. Traffic was murder.
Er freut sich.
Stand it. You were there and I was here. I was on my way. Well, I was getting to get on my way. Look, I put on shoes.
I put on shoes.
Puddin', you would have had a blast if you were with me. And how about this one? Did you miss me, sugar?
Jetzt muss ich ja sagen, ne? Natürlich.
Of course I did, Harley. You're pure light.
Oh, there's one thing I don't get though. Maybe I'm thick, but if you missed me,
Ja, warum habe ich sie
why the
zurückgelassen?
hell did you leave me behind?
Since Big Bad Bean's
Weil ich mich
plan almost
verdrückt
got
hab.
one of our most valuable members killed today, we're having a change in management.
Oh oh.
What the hell?
So speak up if there are any objections. We can hash this out in a reasonable manner.
Harley!
Ah, die ist flott.
Oh, this one's actually got some brains. Everyone else better be smart too.
You!
Ah.
You are a means to an end. When this is over,
Did it occur to any one of you people that the job we just pulled went sideways a little too quick? I think they knew we were coming. Because a little rat...
Na, ich habe aber gar
told them.
nichts gesagt. Habe ich? Oh ja, habe ich.
They was right to beat up his guy before we left to hit the convoy. He just beat up the wrong one. Since he couldn't deliver, I'm taking over the case. And I'm not gonna let whoever it is stop me from getting what I want. This leak, it almost got me killed. So now, no one moves, no one breathes without my say-so. 'Cause I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. And whoever it is gonna find their inside suddenly al fresco.
Ich bin gleich tot.
That make you nervous, Bruce?
Ja, ja, ich bin nervös.
What do you have to say?
Ich bin
Do I
niemals
look
nervös.
nervous to
What
you?
the fuck? Ich bin tot.
Stop, wait!
Excuse me, Peanut Gallery? You got something to say?
Peanut Gallery.
Wayne pulled his own out there. Saw it with my own 2 eyes.
I ain't gonna let a good effort go unnoticed.
Wer ist das?
Then, let's get back to work.
Ich kenne mich nicht
If
aus.
anyone else has any issues with the New World Order, my door is always open.
lead us to our prize, and all will be forgiven.
Wayne, come here a second.
Thanks for vouching back there.
Hey, it's tough in the trenches. Hey, we gotta look out for one another. Otherwise...
Keine Ahnung, wer das ist.
Hiya, Bruce. Guess you're clear. For now. Because apparently you're so capable. I got an errand for you. I know just about everything about Riddler's plan. But he kept one card close to his chest. The location of the job. Took the secret to his grave. Now I got his laptop. But look at this. And keep your yap shut. Can't let any of these mooks sense weakness. It's encrypted.
Oh shit.
It's like he knew not to trust any of us.
Go figure.
Ruf den Support an.
Maybe you should call IT.
I don't know whether to laugh or hit you so hard your eyeballs fall out. Riddler had a beef with his former employers, who are cooking up some very dangerous and super fun stuff at a black site lab somewhere here in Gotham.
And what is it we're after? This super fun stuff?
You ask a lot of questions. You know that?
Ich will auch so einen
I've been
Anzug
able
wie
to
sie.
piece together most of his plan, except where the black site is. You're gonna find the location. And when you do, maybe you'll get a treat. A sweet, delicious little treat.
Ich mag
Sounds
Belohnungen.
enticing. I like treats.
Wir kriegen jetzt so
Then
wenige.
get on out of here and earn it. See, I ain't letting this laptop out of my sight until I clear up this mole problem. So, I want you to head over to Riddler's place and do some digging.
I might need some help. That place is full of death traps.
Take John with you. Just don't get him hurt. That's my job.
Road trip? With Bruce? I'm in.
Actually, I was thinking Catwoman. After all, she knew him.
Good points. Take it too.
Ah, cool, wir sind zu dritt.
Grab some snacks.
What's that guy's story?
Cat lady, are you more of a beef jerky or trumpet-shaped corn bites girl?
Er ist unterhaltsam.
There's never a dull moment with John around.
Why do I get the feeling that's not a good thing?
Who's ready to hit the road?
Hat er eine Blume mit
Who you gonna
Wasser?
tell if you see anything that ain't on the up and up?
You, Harley. But don't worry, Bruce is my best friend. He'd never betray me.
Oh, sweet, innocent puddin'. Friends have the easiest access to stab you in the back. Now get out of here.
I call shotgun.
I want that black site location.
Ist sie jetzt der Boss? Es fängt an und ich habe schon Fragen über Fragen. Hat John jetzt die Brille auf, die Catwoman machen wollte?
Can't believe this is where he decided to set up shop. Wasn't like him to slum it.
I always thought the abandoned water tower was an odd choice. I mean, the mold risk alone.
It's not the abode of a man who asked me to
Versucht
steal
Fallen
a
ausfindig
memoir,
zu machen.
that's for sure.
We should check for traps. Who knows what Riddler did to this place?
On it. Come on, John.
Hat sie eine Peitsche einstecken? Warum ruft er zurück?
Glad you answered. We need to talk.
Ach, ja, nicht
Listen about the
jetzt.
convoy. We couldn't get to you safely. The EMP blast knocked out my ability to communicate with my field agents. Sorry. It obviously wasn't supposed to go down like that.
Thanks
Danke für die
apology.
Entschuldigung. Ich hoffe, die
I'm
hört auf
trying
zu
my
reden.
best here, Bruce. I hate to say it, but I underestimated just how ruthless and capable these freaks are. You being inside. It's our best hope.
Well, now they have Riddler's body. It was cryogenically frozen. By the agency.
Bruce, this was a 60-year-old man who went toe-to-toe with Batman. I have some very interested researchers who wanted to see what kept him ticking.
Wait, I got the punchline wrong. Let me start over.
It's fine, John.
There's a black site. Some sort of research lab, I'm guessing. Whatever's there is what they're after. And Harley doesn't know the location. She asked me to find it.
Stay put for now and maintain your cover at all costs. This is our chance to get ahead of this train.
So I say,
Wir sollen unsere Deckung halten und sie telefoniert mit uns.
It was a good thing we searched around. I noticed an old security camera and deactivated it. No telling what we'll come across inside.
Okay, let's find a way in.
Ich war doch da schon drin am Anfang. Na? Ja?
Just have to get through these boards.
Don't worry, I brought my key.
Er macht ja nur Wirbel. Da steht das Polizeiauto. Du schaffst das
Hey, I
schon.
believe in you, John. You show that wall who's boss.
Hey Bruce, I have an idea. Why don't you jimmy it open?
Oh.
Who's there? Don't move!
Aha.
Wait a minute. I know you. You're Bruce Wayne.
Guilty as charged.
Want to explain what you're doing out here?
No.
This isn't exactly the Heights.
Das
Back
geht dich
off,
nicht an.
Detective. It's none of your business what I'm doing here.
It sure as hell is my business. I'm the goddamn police and you're breaking the law.
Okay. Detective
Bullock.
Detective Bullock, right. Look, there's actually a very good reason for all of this.
Stay right there, jerkwad. I'm calling this in. I've been asked to report any suspicious activity around here, and you're acting suspicious.
Ja, ich geh schon, whatever.
Okay, then I'll just leave.
No, you stay right there.
Schaut
Like
aus
I
wie
told you.
einer von den Brüdern von Alice im
Bruce
Wunderland.
freaking Wayne. Unbelievable. I'd even be working tonight if I didn't need the extra dough.
Auf Wiedersehen.
But maybe this will make me look good with the boss.
Oh, what a
Schau, wie er sich
satisfying
freut.
noise! Can I do it again? I want to record it for my ringtone.
No, John. Let's go. He won't be out for long. Come on, let's get moving.
Sie hat mich gerade voll vorwurfsvoll angeschaut. Die Catwoman. Selina heißt's, genau. Aha, die springen alle die letzte Sprosse. Na, schön gemalt haben sie den. Bumm.
It's even worse than I expected. The man I knew was flawed, but he could still muster a little warmth.
Huh, sounds like you knew a very different Riddler than the one I met. I wish he'd never come back to Gotham.
Me too.
Vielleicht hat er sich
There's
verändert,
hope
was
for
soll ich da
everyone.
jetzt sagen?
I don't think any of us are beyond reach.
I know we've just met, but somehow I knew you'd say that.
Jeder Sünder hat eine Zukunft und jeder Heilige eine Vergangenheit.
You knew him best. Where do you think he'd keep any info on what we're after?
Well, not to state the obvious, but it's probably behind a riddle or a puzzle somewhere.
Oh, I call the downstairs bedroom.
Careful, John. This place is probably a death trap.
Follow him, Bruce. I don't want John's curiosity to get us killed.
I'm getting really tempted to touch something.
Der ist so cool. Was haben wir da? Ja, schauen wir mal.
Handcart. Wonder what he was moving.
Was? Nein, reden. Ja, oh ja, reden wir mal mit ihm. Was sagt er?
Hey, Bruce, I've been wanting to talk to you. Alone.
You have?
I don't like how cozy Catwoman was with Riddler.
Because he was a killer?
Because he was rude to me. We need to stick together. I don't trust this kitten one bit. You know what they say about a black cat crossing your path?
Ich behalte es im Auge,
You're
ne?
right, John.
I am. Of course I am.
Watch out, in case she tries to make a move.
Oh, so können wir ihn auch ablenken. Gescheit. Der Bruce ist schlau. Er winkt. So, weiter geht's.
You gotta admire the ingenuity. It's a wonderful toy.
It's a wonderful way to lose your hand.
Well, you know what they say. Curiosity killed the cat.
There's something under here. Some kind of platform.
So, ich rede nochmal kurz mit ihm. Will wissen, ob er noch was sagt. Warum sind deine Haare grün?
I've been meaning to ask you. The green hair, what is that?
I don't know, what's with your black hair? I'm sorry, buddy. I'm a little sensitive about my style.
No, didn't mean to make you uncomfortable.
I don't remember anything about myself before Arkham, and when I came to, well, here it was. I guess it's natural.
Ja, dann
Why
fragen
do
wir,
you
warum.
hate Riddler so much?
I've mentioned this before, but he always interrupted me. Never let me get to the punchline. It takes a lot of confidence to tell a joke, you know? Made me look like an idiot in front of Harley and those other guys. But hey, I guess I have the last laugh now.
Der hat jetzt schockiert geschaut, der Bruce.
John, we're friends, right? So I gotta ask, what do you see in Harley?
Her ruthlessness. The way her accent comes and goes when she's mad. The way she lets things escalate into violence.
Oh, schau. Interessanter Sessel. So. Benutzen, um... Ja, das wissen wir eh, dass wir die bewegen können. So. Liegt da noch was
This
Neues?
is where he built his boxes.
Na. Ah, schauen wir zuerst, bevor wir da was bewegen.
That's odd.
Na dann. Oh. Das war eine interessante Untersuchung. Mach das nochmal. Oh. Spannend. Was? Fernseher?
How many TVs does one guy need?
Alle.
Probably afraid he'd miss something.
So. Wo waren die Stufen? Können wir mit ihr reden? So. Ah.
Sure proud of his exploits, wasn't he? Riddler's bed couldn't look less comfortable if he tried.
Ah. So, da. Paar Stiefel.
Pair of Riddler's shoes.
He didn't exactly have great fashion sense.
Ja, nehmen wir's mit.
You're taking his shoes?
They
ja.
might be useful.
Okay. They're less expensive than what you usually wear.
Den bewegen wir auch. Noch eine. Wenn er sich jetzt wieder hinkniet und nichts macht, dann weiß ich auch nicht. Jetzt kniet er sich nicht einmal mehr hin. Okay, die ist grün, die andere war weiß. So, was haben wir da?
Canned food. And lots of it.
We can't all get lobster thermidor on a whim.
Okay. Nein! Er ist ein Idiot. Ich wollte mit dem Mädchen sprechen. So.
Hey, Catwoman.
Hey, money man.
Denkst
I'm
manchmal
just
an
curious
mich.
if you
Yes?
missed me.
John is right downstairs.
Yes or no? Answer the question.
Fine. Of course I did. But don't read any more into it than that.
Gut zu wissen.
How'd you and Riddler first meet?
You know, I do a lot of freelance work.
Let me guess, Riddler wanted a painting from the Louvre?
Without bragging too much, it was an easy job.
Huh.
After all, I'd already robbed the place twice. He became a valuable contact when money was tight.
So why are you really here?
I said I'd tell you when we're alone. We're not.
Ja, sie will
I'll
das
tell you
Geld,
later.
oder? Also oben grün, unten weiß. Da gibt es sicher noch eine dritte. 2 wäre zu einfach. So. Gut, na dann.
Let me help you out there, Bruce. I don't want you to bend your collarbone.
Kummerbund. You work, you sleep, you die.
To the
Okay.
maelstrom. Deeper and deeper you go. This is the vortex of life, pulling you down into its depths.
Aha. Ein roter Knopf.
You work, you sleep, you die. At all times, one foot in the grave,
Okay.
until the second
Arbeiten,
inevitably
schlafen
follows.
und dann auf den
You
roten
have to
Knopf,
work
ne?
hard and sleep hard in order to earn your way 6 feet under.
What did I tell you? I suppose those are our clues to whatever Riddler's hiding in here.
So. Na komm, beweg dich. Also. Stiefel platzieren. Aber nur einen.
This is my city. This is my plan. Nobody will interfere.
That sounds positive.
Na komm, beweg dich. So. Na komm.
I take you by night. By day, take you back. None suffer to have me, but do from my lack.
Hätte ich den eigentlich retten können, den Riddler? Nein, ich glaube nicht. So, wo ist jetzt dieser Knopf?
Oh, goody. It looks like you've got both feet in the grave.
You hear that? It's like you're standing on an elevator.
Ich wollte gerade sagen, das war zu
I bet
einfach,
whatever
aber...
we're looking for is down there. Maybe someone should stay up here. Keep watch.
Good point. Let's go, Bruce. Sorry, cat lady.
Or maybe you could stay?
Oh no. Harley gave me an assignment, and I mean to fulfill it.
We'll go first. Make sure it's safe.
Bruce, you care about me that much? And here I thought I was losing you to her. I'll be on the next one, so don't die before I get there.
He's something. Charming and unnerving at the same time. So, now that we have a moment, care to fill me in? Care to tell me the real reason you're doing this? Out with it, Bruce. What's going on?
Oh, I don't know. It seemed like fun. Stepping outside your comfort zone and all that.
Changing it up can be healthy. Maybe there's room for us to finally meet in the middle. Sorry if I was a little rattled at the clubhouse back there. Wasn't quite ready to see your face again, but you look good. Not great or anything, but good.
You look great too.
Warum steht das
I
auf
didn't say
Englisch?
great. I said good.
Okay, duly noted. Now it's my turn. Why are you here? You're not really in bed with this pact.
And what if I am? Maybe I need the money. Maybe I don't. Who knows? The world's a complicated place.
Well, looks like we're both in this together. As criminals.
I guess so. I guess that's the absolute truth of this moment.
Yoo-hoo! Can you two get a move on? Playing guard is getting pretty boring.
Just another minute. We've got it under control, John.
Fine. But we've got a job to do, remember?
Let's just see what this is all about.
Also dem sein Untersuchen heute ist komisch. Du musst jetzt unter...
Not a typical on button. This might hold the black site location.
Ich glaube nicht, dass das... Ich glaube, dass das generell sind.
Didn't Riddler carry one of these in Europe?
He did, but they were purely aesthetic.
Seine Zentrale war da unten. Da schauen wir auch noch geschwind
You
rein.
think it might be a trap?
Maybe. But we already made it past the line of security, so... maybe not.
Your certainty is assuring.
Ja, das war's. Na, dann schalten wir ein. Ja. Wenn ich tot bin, bin ich tot, ne?
Encrypted. Just like the laptop. There must be something nearby we can use.
Ein USB-Stick, aber... Wo finde ich den? Ah.
USB drive.
Stecken wir es gleich rein.
Here we go.
Decryptor detected. Accessing Sanctus Project Lotus files.
Project Lotus.
Sanctus.
Retinal scan required.
Shit. I haven't made the goggles yet.
Retinal scan. Time out. Professor's protocol enacted.
The decryptor!
Ups. Recht spät.
Danger around every corner. Glad to see Gotham hasn't changed.
You know what Sanctus is, don't you?
I heard stories on jobs. Best I can piece together, they're a group up to... No good is generous. They're scary.
Great.
One thing's for sure. We're not getting any more info off that thing.
Well, there's always Riddler's laptop. Harley still has it.
The decryptor probably works with that as well.
Everything okay down there? Send the lift back up.
I should have come back sooner and reeled Riddler in, but I didn't. Knowing he was tangled up with Sanctus, and what he did to Lucius. This is my fault. My mess to clean up.
By yourself? I can help.
Why? Do I look like I need your help?
Yep.
You don't have the code to do what needs to be done here, Bruce. You want to do this your way? You'll have to beat me to it.
Ah, scheiß. Oops.
What are you doing?
Balancing the scales.
You are not leaving here with that.
Oh, honey. I'm already gone.
Ja, aber der John lasst mich nicht zurück. Ich will sie eigentlich nicht schlagen. Ich treffe sie nicht.
Bye, Bruce. It's been fun.
Ah, der Stab ist sinnvoll. Er macht ein Foto.
You've gotten rusty.
You haven't gotten past me yet.
Slow it down a bit. You're coming out blurry.
Au. Ich hab's gemacht. So ein Scheiß.
I forgot how skilled you are with your hands.
Ah, küssen wir sie. Ah, das war klar.
An awfully bold move considering we just met, Mr. Wayne.
This is flirting.
Move, John.
Uh-oh. Das ist ein schwieriger Kampf. Ah ja. Hilfst du mir bitte? Was ist los mit ihm?
Bruce, but I'm taking Harley's laptop for myself. And I'm finishing this my way.
Harley's laptop, huh? You and I, we're going to talk. Somewhere else.
Interessant. Jetzt fragt er mich aus über die Catwoman.
Oh, that's the stuff.
Kaffee trist.
So, John, about the laptop.
You know, I'm the first guy who resort to stealing. From anyone. Anyone but her. But in a way, that almost makes it more enticing. But another way, maybe I tell her, get in her good graces. Maybe I will. And maybe I'll do just that. Then she'd remember my name has an H in it.
Wir sind Freunde, was weißt du, ich?
Because we're friends, John. This is between us.
Oh, we are friends. We are. But Harley's... Harley? I don't know, Bruce. I'm torn here. Just thinking about her makes me feel like I'm floating. She's the most intriguing creature ever to grace me with a demeaning insult. Which is great, don't get me wrong. But I want more, Bruce. Like you and Catwoman. I'm only a little ashamed to say that dance had my pulse pounding. What's your relationship with her? Your real one?
Sie kümmert sich sich selbst.
She's just another criminal, John. She's only out for herself.
Oh, you must be blind then, Bruce. I told you, I'm a watcher. And watching her, she sees something in you. If only Harley saw me. Like, really saw me.
Dass mich die Catwoman zurückgelassen hat, mich zu schützen?
I want Harley, and you want the laptop.
Maybe we can come to an arrangement. I help you with Harley.
I see. You're up to bat then, Wayne. What did you do to make Catwoman purr?
Oh, shit.
How can I get that with Harley?
Zieh die Fäden.
Make her see me.
People aren't as complex as you make them out to be. Harley's smart, but she's still human. She can be manipulated just like anyone else.
Anyone, huh? How does one go about performing this
Ich habe
magic
keine Ahnung.
trick?
Find a problem they have, and then make sure they think you are the only one who can solve it. Once they have to rely on you, they're yours. We're social animals, John. Might as well exploit it.
But how do you know what makes them tick? Too bad you can't just open them up and take a look.
You'd be surprised what people will say when you just let them talk. All you need to do is give them space, and the secrets will spill. Act interesting. Let them keep digging.
Fascinating.
Acknowledge that you hear them, but don't get in their way.
Yep, makes total sense.
Das schafft eh nicht.
Nice try. I've learned that manipulation can take on many forms. Some of them more subtle than others.
Tell me more. Tell me everything.
Get inside their head. Once you know how they think, you know what they want. And you use that.
You know, one of the doctors in Arkham tried to get in here. Wait. I have an idea. Let's try it out. Now, first thing that comes to your head. What do you see?
Puh, was ist das?
You don't think?
Pearls, like a broken necklace.
How poetic. That's emblematic of loss, right there. I've lost too, Bruce. Did you know you're not supposed to put a new male guinea pig with a female who just had pups? I didn't. Do you know what they do?
Essen?
They kill them. All of them. And not because they're evil. No. It's just biology. No one can help what's in their DNA. You're an interesting case study, Mr. Wayne. I think you might be a danger to yourself and others. It's what Dr. Leland would always say to me.
Ein Meerschweinchen muss überbleiben.
This one. What do you see?
Okay. Ich sehe eine... Ich hätte eine Wirbelsäule gesehen.
I can see that. The ladder doesn't care if you're going up or coming down. It just is. kind of like the universe in general, right? So, what else are we to do but have some fun along the way? What an illuminating evening this has been, Bruce. I feel like we're on the verge of a breakthrough. Let's try just one more.
John, sorry, something just came up. It's business. I have to run.
So soon? It's fine. A for effort, Bruce. I guess I won't go tattling to Harley.
So, will you help me get the laptop?
Gosh, Bruce. We are friends, and you're right about that. And, we did have a good back and forth with the test.
Ich weiß nicht, warum das jetzt gesagt hat.
So much closer. It's nice. Oh, you drive a hard bargain, mister. Wait. Jeez. Okay, let me mull over the logistics. But I'm in. Meet me back at the subway when you're done with your business. And because we're pals, coffee's on my dime. Bruce?
Ganz unauffällig. Puh. Ich hätte gern noch das dritte Bild gesehen. Frisst die Meerschweinchen-Mama den Papa und dann die Jungen? Ja, mir ist das nicht ganz klar.
Jim?
Evening. Oh, it's good you're here. The last time I fired this up, you didn't show. Had me concerned.
What do you mean?
The agency convoy? All those freaks were in one place and you decide not to show? No, that ain't like you. You don't take time off. So what kept you?
Waller ordered me to stand down.
You're kidding! The nerve on her! I guess I can't really talk. We got there late. By then it was just Quinn. She still hospitalized a dozen good cops, then gave us the slip.
Is that all?
No. No, I got a favor to ask. Lucius Fox. I know he was your friend, and I don't mean to speak ill of the dead.
Aber?
But I think he might have been up to some shady stuff before Riddler's attack on Wayne Tower.
Ja, das habe ich
He might not have been
befürchtet.
the man you thought. Not entirely.
I don't know anything about that.
Maury was an arms dealer, and Riddler targeted him the same way he did Fox. My gut is telling me that's no coincidence. Waller shut down any investigation into the circumstances surrounding his death. And that means something stinks in Denmark. You can follow that stench all the way to Fox's employer. Look, just how much do you really know about Bruce Wayne?
Ist auch
He's
ein
another
Freund?
friend.
What the fuck?
You know, for a loner, you sure seem to have a lot of friends. You might want to start choosing them more carefully. You know, at first, I thought Fox was at the center of it all. But there's a hell of a lot more. A Wayne Enterprises security guard comes to GCPD saying he was assaulted by Harley Quinn and her gang. And who was leading her around like a pet? Bruce Wayne. Then I checked the video recordings. Someone did an amateur job covering up the security footage. Files were replaced, time unaccounted for, sloppy. And strike three? One of my officers gets bashed in the head while he goes into Riddler's old workshop. Bruce Wayne is dirty and he's dangerous. Waller knows all of this happened too, and she refuses to let me move on it. So I need you to bring him in. That's the favor. I
Oder
can't
hat er
do it,
Pech gehabt?
but you can.
Ich
I
behalte
can
ihn im
keep an eye
Auge,
on
whatever.
Bruce Wayne.
Damn it, I'm not asking for an eye. I want him delivered. Here, with a little bow.
Happy
Gotham's
birthday.
safety is slipping out from under me and I can't stand it. I know your friend Catwoman's in town. Got a rap sheet that'll put her away for life. Maybe I can't move on Bruce Wayne, but I can move on her. I should have done this a year ago.
Du
I
was
can't
real,
ask
so
you
what
to
the
break
fuck?
the law, Jim.
As soon as I get back to the office, I'm sending out a task force after her. And you better not tell her we're coming.
He sounds like he's on a warpath.
If I warn Selina and she gets away, Gordon and the police will blame me. But if I don't, I put her in danger.
Don't forget that you're both after that laptop. Gordon might be your best chance to slow her down. Unfortunately, we're running out of time.
It's my fault Gordon is like this. I want to tell him everything, but I can't.
Secrets poison relationships, Bruce. But to protect this city, to protect yourself, he can't know. You know, Miss Kyle is going to run sooner or later. It's her nature. How much can you really trust her as an ally? I know how you feel about her. Make certain you aren't letting that cloud your judgment.
She already betrayed me back at the workshop.
Yes, Catwoman's motives will always be suspect. You know what must be done.
Ah, scheiß drauf. Wir verwamsten niemanden.
It's done, Al.
I hope Gordon doesn't take it personally. I'm afraid he will.
Don't go, Gordon. I'm sitting this
Please, Jim. You have to let me in. I can't, man. It's too much.
So bewegt sich nicht.
I'm the best friend you have in spandex or whatever my suit is. You can trust me. It's my mustache. Your mustache? Waller ordered me to shave it. Gas, how dare? What if I grew a mustache for you?
Batman! Hi! Hello! So, John. My name's John. John Doe. You don't know me. Well, we actually did cross paths once, but,
What did you overhear?
I didn't hear anything. I just got here, I swear. Oh, this is just... What a pleasure. So nice to finally meet you. It's just a handshake.
Nice to meet you, John.
Wow.
Ich warte immer darauf, dass er auf seine Blume drückt.
Must squeeze a stress ball a lot. I've been waiting over a year for that moment. I'm just such a huge fan of yours.
Willst du ein Autogramm?
In the flesh. Looking for mentors, role models. I've come across a few good candidates. You're Batman.
I don't take on students.
Now hold on. Before you accept, here's what I bring to the table. I can get you Riddler's laptop. All his secrets, right there. And the gang
Das ist eine
who
Falle,
attacked the
oder?
convoy, they needed to pull off a big score.
The point.
So what if I steal it from Harley Quinn, no less, and then give it to you? But and this is a big but. I need you to promise nothing bad will happen to Harley. I mean, letting one criminal slip through the cracks every once in a while can't be the worst thing.
That depends on what she does. If she hurts innocents, then I stop her.
Wow, that's...
Sie verletzt immer Unschuldige.
This is what dedication looks like, huh? Well, if I get the laptop, There is no score, so win-win. Now, when you're on the job, what's the preferred method of extracting a target? Always rappelling in, or explosives as a distraction, or... You know what? I'll wing it.
If I were you, I'd get a friend to help.
That's a great idea! I hope Bruce is there. He'd do anything for me.
Verrät schon wieder alles, der Joker.
Oh, one last thing. I collect these. They mean a lot to me.
Machen wir's kaputt.
What the?
No pictures.
Daran wird er sich erinnern, ja, ja.
Laptop. Behind the stacked deck.
Well, I hope you weren't counting on a specific time, because, you know, that's what I use my phone for.
Oops. Ah, den habe ich jetzt vergrault. Das war gerade Kapitel 3. Die reden so viel, dass man gar nicht wirklich dazu kommt, dass man irgendwas tut.
You speak, but all I hear are lies. You dishonor yourself, Timothy. If you are the rat, then wear it proud. I would have respect for that, and with respect comes mercy.
Greetings, Wayne. Come with me. As a fellow apostle of technology, I thought you might appreciate this. Bane and I were acquiring components for a device I'll need once we get to the black site.
Device?
Yes, an ice explosive for the fire failsafe we anticipate encountering. That isn't the impressive detail. As we ran into interference, I determined I would be more efficient if I made smaller versions and employed them as projectiles.
Who were they?
Hindrances. As you can see, it's been wildly successful.
Beeindruckend, was soll ich da jetzt sagen?
You'll notice I don't do anything ineffectually.
Ups, da kann man auch was runterschmeißen.
Hear that, Freeze? Wayne, he's cut out for this life after all, huh? Huh. I never would have guessed after he shied away from beating the last man I suspected. One more time, my friend. Why did an alarm go off when it was your job to ensure it didn't?
Hi.
Bane, come on. I slipped up.
Dangerous time to make a mistake when you knew I was looking for him more. You're trying to slow us down!
No! Look, I want to get paid, just like you. I got mouths to feed.
Then, when the police arrived, you were nowhere to be found.
You know I'm no traitor. I stood up for you, remember? Come on, man. We have to stand together on this.
Yeah, sure. Pretty bold
Danke.
move.
Good, yeah.
Ich bin die ganze Zeit überfordert mit dem
if I was
Spiel.
dirty? I'd have thrown you to the walls to cover my ass, right?
Oh, a deft turn, but it's not enough to save you. In fact, your awareness of how to deceive only creates more suspicion.
Der ist auch mit dem falschen
What the
Fuß
hell is going on
aufgestanden.
here?
Oh, Gott sei Dank. Oh oh.
Merely plugging the leak.
Da schaut man eine Sekunde nicht hin, ist er tot. Naja.
God damn it, Bane. You're running your own investigation?
Hey. Hold on.
Ja.
Damn it.
Mit dem verschert sich's man
Why are you
dauernd.
complaining?
I didn't get a chance to grill the guy. I'm a trained psychiatrist. What are you? A side of beef with a hunch? I'll find the rat, and I'll deal with it. You can't be trusted to run your men anymore. They're mine now. Got it?
Yours? I freed them from Santa Prisca!
You just killed one. I only shot him. Who do you think wins that recruitment war?
They won't follow you.
Ich verrate schnell, ich
John.
hasse Rosen.
The laptop. This seems like the perfect time.
You don't know for sure it was him, so now what?
They know the cost. I value loyalty above all else.
You know who's gonna have a tough time being loyal now? That guy.
Just keep her busy. I have to sneak into her office to get it. Then it's all yours. Yep.
Ich bin gleich tot.
For my old buddy Bruce. And only you. Promise. Sound like a plan. Up top.
Ja, klatscht.
Yes, that was a good one.
Hey, you two. What's going on with you guys?
Harley, what a surprise.
You guys get me a black site location or not? The answer had better be yes, Harley.
Ich
We
sag's
didn't
ja.
find the
Was
location
sollen wir
of the
jetzt
black
machen?
site yet, but we did uncover the code name for whatever you're after. Project Lotus. Ring any bells?
And what is Project Lotus?
What do you want? Shouldn't you be informing your men they work for me now?
Sie erinnert mich so an House of the Dead
You
Overkill.
can't even keep these two from colluding.
Puddin'? Are you kidding me? He's loyal to a fault.
I'm loyal, Harley. Yeah, definitely. Which is good for you, because you need help.
Ja, das klingt besser.
The mole, Bane's men, you maybe, possibly, potentially can't handle it alone. I'm really the only man for the job. Me and only me.
Macht sich gerade unentbehrlich.
You,
Interessant.
time out! And you, we need to talk. Bruce. This here's one of my favorite toys. Helps me make boring things into pretty things. Can you be a smart guy and guess another one of my favorite toys?
FA?
Come on. You can do it.
You mean your hammer?
Good guess. But no.
Ich habe die Frage nicht
It's
verstanden.
You two are getting a little too close for comfort.
Oh.
So I'm making a new rule. Hands off. Point is, John's mine. And mine alone.
Sie ist eifersüchtig.
So don't play with my toys, or I'll bash in that pretty face of yours.
Alfred, get a suit ready for drop-off.
Okay.
Of course. Was your accomplice successful?
Apparently not.
What happened?
Catwoman got here first.
Na, das war eh klar. Auf ein neues, ne?
Hey,
Der nächste
I was
Tanz.
hoping you'd catch up to me. I hadn't had a chance to thank you for tipping me off about the GCPD. I didn't expect it. You really saved my ass. If it wasn't for you, the cops would have gotten the drop on me for sure.
Don't expect it again. I put a lot on the line for you.
Then I'll have to find a way to pay you back.
The laptop. I need you to hand it over. You proved your point.
Quite the coincidence that we find ourselves here again.
What do you mean again?
We're on top of the mayor's old office. Harvey's old office. Feels like 100 years ago, doesn't it? Since we had our first chase.
Yeah, it does. That's the night I saved your life. First time I saw you.
We had something then. Same as we do now. A give and a take. You want it? Take it.
Ups.
You didn't think it'd be that easy, did you?
Das war klar. Ah, shit. Was muss ich alles drücken? Schub. Ist eine Badge, oder? Auf PlayStation Network heiße ich genauso wie auf YouTube. R2? Oh oh. R2? Aha.
Thanks. I needed that. Oh, come on. That was fun. I bring out that wild side of yours. The one you like to keep stuffed down in that suit. The side of you that's just aching to break free. Yeah, it's a little crazy. But isn't that what you like about me? We both like to live on the edge. It's where we find each other.
Maybe it is. Maybe you're just my kind of crazy.
And maybe you're mine. Well, have a good night.
Die Sonne geht auf und sie sagt gute Nacht. Ja, das war sowas von klar.
Why'd you do it? Run off at Riddlers like that?
Um mich zu retten, oder?
I wanted to get payback for Riddler. On my own terms.
Aha.
For what they did to him. For what he did to you. And just, what are you offering me in return?
Ich nehme dich mit nach Hause.
Many resources. Make me an offer I can't refuse.
Okay, Selena. I'll give you what you want.
And what is it you think I want?
Na, mich, oder?
Something meaningful. With someone who has your back.
I've had you already. But who knows? I might be up for a repeat performance. Just promise to work with me. I'll stop playing games. We've had our fun, haven't we? And it seemed like, for a moment at least, you wanted more than that. I came back to stop Harley's so-called pact. The Eddie I knew would have wanted that. Anything else? Us? That's just icing on the cake.
Ich geh nicht
no
weg.
Pressure. Really.
Aber wir küssen sie nochmal. Irgendwann wird's ja funktionieren. Na schau. Wie küsst denn der sie? Ah, weiter küssen. Scheiß drauf. Sie wird schon hergeben, das Teil, oder? Na schau, was habe ich gesagt?
So,
Nora, die Frauenversteherin.
We'll probably need our own supercomputer to get into his laptop. But something tells me you might know where to find one.
Ich
I'll
lass
get
dich
in touch
wissen.
when I have something.
Oh, so partners to a point. Not sure why I expected anything else. You've got my number.
Ich habe schon wieder vergessen, aber sie weiß nicht, wo die Betthöhle ist. Es war schon ganz gut, dass ich das nicht gemacht habe, oder? Ich habe schon wieder vergessen, dass sie meine Identität sowieso kennt. Cool, ich schaue dann nachher. Die Grafik haben es schon schön gemacht.
You have the laptop?
And the glasses we need to get past the encryption.
I hope you're not keeping Ms. Kyle at arm's length because of, well, because of any lingering feelings from last year. Even so, I just wonder, perhaps she might not be the worst thing for you. She may not be the most savory individual. She certainly is capable, and right now, capable is what we
Du
need.
könntest recht haben, ich habe doch keine Ahnung.
Okay, I'll do what I can to
Da war
mend
jede Antwort
fences.
gleich deppert.
Well, glad to hear it.
Just as soon as we deal with the problem at hand.
Oh, cool, dankeschön.
Decryptor detected. Accessing Sanctus Project Lotus files. Retinal scan required.
Let's try this again.
Er schaut aus wie ein Vollidiot.
It appears it'll take a moment to scan for viruses and other safeguards. If you have a second, I have something to show you.
So. Ich schau mal, was der Computer macht, oder? Das ist die Zeitung. Das sind die Leute. Ist da irgendwer, der wichtig ist? Nicht wirklich, okay. Und bei der Zeitung fliegen wir auch geschwind durch. Die hat mir schon einmal kurz den Arsch gerettet. Okay. Ah. Okay. Ja. Also da steht auch nicht wirklich was Neues. Aha. Okay, das war ich mit dem Casino-Typen geredet habe. Ah, da jetzt. 5 Dinge, die Sie über die Agency wissen sollten. Die Leitung hat Waller. Überall zuständig. Der Ridley ist ihr eigentliches Anliegen. Bewaffnet und gefährlich. Die Besten der Nation. Okay. Ja, da steht viel in der Zeitung. Bist du wahnsinnig? Okay. Das passiert mir auch oft, wenn ich anderen Leuten zuschaue, dass ich dann dauernd aufs Bild schaue. Das ist der Grund, warum ich bei manchen Let's Plays die Kamera ausschalte. Okay, der ist draufgegangen. Okay, jetzt sind wir aber durch, oder? Ja, das ist die Bar. Den haben sie entlassen, also halt ausgesetzt. Okay. Wo war Batman? Ja, der war beschäftigt. Wissenschaftler und Ehefrau. Okay, das ist der Freeze. Okay, das hilft mir vielleicht. Das ist vielleicht sinnvoll, wenn ich das geschwind überfliege. McGregor-Syndrom. Ich sage dann die Zusammenfassung gleich. Beide Wissenschaftler. Okay, der Riddler ist tot. Ja, das ist der Typ. Fertig. Okay. Na, da hätte was Wichtigeres drinstehen können in der Zeitung. Was haben wir da? Mist, wo war denn das jetzt da? Habe mich schon verlaufen. In der Betthöhle verlaufen. Ja, ja. Wieso schaut das jetzt seinen Anzug an?
Useful for many different applications.
Er nimmt eh nix, oder? Er schaut sich eh nur alles an. Dann reden wir mal mit dem Alfred. Ups, X.
I finished up a new feature for your contacts. Lucius nearly completed it before. Well, I've been fiddling with it to keep myself occupied. At any rate, your contacts now have the capability to detect heat signatures. Cold, too, because...
Okay, wollte gerade sagen, Kälte ist sinnvoller.
You never know.
Thanks. I'm sure it'll come in handy. It's done. Sounds like the laptop is safe.
Gehst du weiter, du Bruce, du? Ist ja unglaublich. So, los geht's.
Look at all this data.
Ja, bitte, Aufzeichnung klingt so, als würde es für jemand vorlesen.
Schematics, design notes.
Diese Idioten glauben doch wirklich, dass sie sicher sind. Wenn sie glauben, dass ich jemals vergessen würde, was sie getan haben, dann sind sie noch dümmer, als ich dachte. Wenn sie glauben, dass ich ihnen vergeben würde... Ich bin ihnen auf den Fersen, ich weiß, wer ihr Zulieferer ist, und das heißt, ich weiß, wohin ihr kleiner Betrieb umgezogen ist. Sie sind in Gotham versteckt, aber vor allen Augen. Nicht mehr lange, Ah. Kann ich da irgendwas machen? Na, oder? Interessant. Okay.
Riddler must have been talking about the location of the black site. His obsession with data left us an incredibly thorough paper trail.
Look, manifest.
Look, look.
Bodhi's Spa. Strange place for delivery of virus incubators. This must be what Riddler means by hiding in plain sight.
So, ich muss ganz kurz die Nase putzen. So, also, da spielt uns ja was vor.
Patient 843. 10 milligram injection at 0.01% solution.
In den Hals.
Patient 844. 10 milligram injection at 0.015% solution.
Wenn einer Hepatitis C hat, hat's andere. Ist das nicht der Typ, der bei uns da war?
Medical facility?
Im
Prison?
We have to find what they were giving those test subjects.
Der schaut doch aus wie der, wo es gesagt haben, das ist der Verräter.
Oh God.
Some kind of viral agent from the looks of
Der
things.
Chris hat jetzt gefragt, are you okay?
A biological
In
weapon.
Resident Evil 5.
This is what Harley wants. Agency.
My God, Bruce. We cannot let that virus fall into the hands of those maniacs.
I will stop them, Al.
Ich habe schon wieder keine Ahnung, um was es geht.
Lucius is gone, Gordon doesn't trust us, and Selina, well, you certainly made sure she won't be coming to your aid.
Ich habe sie geküsst, das heißt, sie kommt nicht.
You need more support than just this old soldier. We're completely isolated. How are you supposed to deal with a threat this big without allies?
You're the only ally I need. We've faced worse odds and won.
Penguin and Two-Face were formidable, Bruce.
Warum ist er so
Lady
negativ,
Arkham
der
was
Alfred?
terrifying, quite frankly. I can't help but fear that this is much, much worse.
I have the location of the black site. Need to get in there before Riddler's gang or the police do.
Despite my reservations about her, I think it's time to reach out to Ms. Waller.
Hat er nicht gerade gesagt, dass die Agency den Virus auch nicht brauchen, also nicht kriegen soll? Ich kenne mich nicht mehr aus, jetzt ist vorbei.
To what do I owe the pleasure of this call?
The agency was working on a virus with human test subjects.
Bruce, what on earth?
I just saw it with my own eyes.
How do you... Is that what Quinn's after?
Yes, I found the black site, hiding in the middle of Gotham at the Bodhi Spa.
Okay. I promise we'll get to the bottom of this. But I need you to trust me. Meet me at Wayne Tower in 15.
Es ist tagsüber, hat ein rotes Auto. Mit einem blauen Kennzeichen. Interessant. Ich kenne mich überhaupt nicht mehr aus. Sehr interessant. Aber es passiert auch immer alles gleichzeitig.
Tiffany, what are you doing here?
Running late today? I expected you earlier. I needed to talk to you, but you only have yourself to blame for this.
Hands behind your back!
On the floor, now! On the floor!
Now!
Die eine mag mich, die mich gerade verhaftet hat. Die da. Warum verhaftet mich die trotzdem?
You're under arrest for armed robbery, murder, and criminal conspiracy to commit a terrorist act. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney.
Die Hände weg.
Take your hands off me before
Shut your mouth and stay down!
Ich hätte nichts sagen sollen.
Thanks for the call, Miss Fox. You've done a good thing today.
I look to you for answers, for comfort after my father's death.
Ich habe mich bemüht.
You're running with a new crowd. Criminals? I hope you understand why I had to do this.
Die hätte mich sowieso verraten.
It makes me question everything you've told me my entire life.
Die
I
hat
don't
einen
get
Boscher.
it. Having me arrested is completely absurd.
Knowing what I know, it'd be absurd if you went free.
Ja, bin ich schon wieder frei.
Director Waller?
Uncuff Mr. Wayne right now, or you'll spend the rest of your life as a meter maid.
Nickt nur.
Mr. Wayne is under agency protection, and you know it.
What?
You've known it for some time.
Waller and the agency? They're not always going to be around to save you, Wayne. One day, you're going to run out of favors to call in. And when you do, there'll be hell to pay.
I'm not a criminal, Gordon.
Officers, please.
He's involved. He belongs in a cell.
This is neither your concern or your purview. Go home, Gordon. You're done here.
The hell I will.
If I were you, I'd be very careful with my next words.
And if I were you, I'd stop interfering with GCPD business. This is my city.
Not anymore. You're so far out of line, you can't see the truth.
Wenn ich einer von denen war, würde ich aufhören zu
You're
reden.
dismissed.
Warum hat er mich überhaupt verhaften können? Er ist doch
You
sowas wie
tested me. This is what happens.
Damn it, Waller! You can't do this!
It's well within my power, and you know it.
Waller, Gordon is he's a good man. Don't do this.
Not from you.
Ja, das war klar, dass er das sagt. Jetzt ist er
I won't allow
beleidigt.
anyone to question my authority. This is strictly professional.
Oh, sure.
Time to go, Jim.
Er hat so ja. Nur mit Sure.
We'll make sure Gordon leaves and be right outside. When you're ready.
Interessant.
I apologize for everything. Calling the cops was a bit much.
Well, you wanted a chance to talk to me.
Ich
So
hätte eigentlich
here it
gern
is.
gefragt, ob es einen Boscher hat, aber
Talk.
das war nicht zur Auswahl.
I just don't understand how you got tied up in all this. The agency?
Das weiß ich auch nicht.
If I had known you were... What are you doing with them? Please, just tell me, Bruce.
I'm not sure I trust you after that stunt you pulled.
I'm sorry, Bruce.
Jetzt auf
With my
einmal.
dad... And you not talking to me truthfully. I didn't know where else to turn.
Und die Polizei wendet sich die... Ja, wirklich, die ist nicht ganz dicht.
I see now, though. This is why he's dead. He was involved in whatever you're doing. This work you're doing seems incredibly dangerous. But there's something I don't get. Why you? I mean, no offense, but you're just... Bruce.
I can't tell you. I'm sorry.
Damn it.
Ja.
I tried, time and time again. But this was the last.
Tiffany!
Jetzt sagt er sie trotzdem. Oh nein, passt.
Only saying we might be pushing him too hard.
He's capable, and he knows how to cover his tracks. Our only path forward is through Wayne. Let's get to it then. I know you have some questions.
A few. Care to explain why the videos I saw said this virus was an agency experiment?
Years ago, I was brought in to rectify the agency's past mistakes. Or failing that, to cover them up. One mess in particular dealt with Black Ops experiments. Human subjects. The kind of amoral science that makes your skin crawl.
Sanctus.
They were a division that was shut down for good, long before either of us joined. But evidently, they went underground.
This is our worst-case scenario. With Sanctus off the leash, this research poses a global threat. If I'd known where they set up their den, I would have taken them out years ago.
If you want them taken out, now's your chance. We know right where they
Wieso
are.
rennt das frei herum?
Sanctus was
check's
dangerous
nicht.
then. They're certainly worse now. This whole situation. It's given me an idea.
Ah, die Leute.
I
Sie meint
can't
die
put an agent
Leute.
within 1,000 yards of that place without them starting a war or blowing up the entire block just to cover their tracks.
We know it's tricky, but leading Harley and her gang into Sanctus might allow the two problems to take care of themselves.
They have Riddler's info. They have a way in. And you're undercover with them.
At least with Sanctus and the Pact at each other's throats, the agency can act quickly, clean up, and minimize casualties.
It's unorthodox. But a strike like this will keep damage from spilling onto Gotham
Ich habe
streets.
keine Ahnung, was ich sagen soll.
You two can't be serious. Harley, Bane, Freeze? No, they can't be trusted.
We don't have to trust them. We trust you.
Na bravo, die
For now,
vertrauen mir.
just go and check this place out.
Ich kenne mich überhaupt
Right
nicht
now,
aus.
as yourself. We don't want them to know Batman is on their tail. I bet you're the type of guy who has some expensive surveillance equipment.
We have your back, Bruce. We'll be right behind you.
Keep me in the loop so I know what my team and I might be facing when it goes down. Defenses, security, whatever.
Their lives are in your hands, Bruce.
As well as the fate of this city. I know you might have reservations about working with Harley and her crew like this. Sometimes you have to use bad people to do good things.
Die Musik ist schön dramatisch. Das ist das Einzige, was mir gerade im Moment logisch erscheint. Puh. So, jetzt kommt... Das war jetzt Kapitel 5, jetzt geht's gleich zur Sache. Ich kann mich irgendwie dunkel erinnern, dass das Body Spa...
Have you located the black site?
I think so.
While you were at the office, I did some basic online research on the Body Spa.
Excellent. What's the verdict?
According to reviews, it truly seems to be a fully functioning business, not just a front.
Couldn't tell from the service entrance.
They offer rather popular high-end massages and have an active social media feed.
Auf Tinder oder wo
It's a
sind die?
24-hour business, Bruce. There are customers going in and out at all times. They have no idea what's coming for them.
There's no way to tell until I get in there. I'll proceed with caution.
Ja, ich bin gleich tot.
Initiate the feed of my contacts to Waller. Let her know I'm here.
At once.
I need to see what we're up against.
Good idea. Remember, you're able to toggle the thermal imaging in your lenses. I'm signing off while you speak with Director Waller. Be careful.
Thanks, Al. Waller?
On the line, Bruce.
Warum rede ich jetzt mit der schon wieder?
I'll let you know if I find anything interesting.
Caution is key, Bruce. This situation is a spark away from a wildfire.
I'll keep that in mind.
Für was habe ich die jetzt angerufen? Wissen wir nicht, gell? Nur weil wir es können.
Huh. Project Lotus. This is definitely the place. Bodhi's Spa.
Good work, Bruce.
They weren't exactly being subtle.
Aha, die sind meiner Maschine.
That access door is connected to the spa. There are still traces of heat signatures. Someone was here recently.
Ja, den haben wir gerade rausgehen gesehen, oder? Und ich habe schon wieder vergessen, ob ich rauf oder runter gedrückt habe. Ja. What?
Looks like we have a receptionist behind the front desk.
She's hardly anything to worry about.
All too easy to hide a gun under that desk.
Hat er gerade gesagt, sie hat eine Waffe? So, den schauen wir uns auch noch an.
That appears to just be a patron.
Noch einer? Aha, der fährt runter.
The real lab must be underground. Sanctus has been in the middle of Gotham this entire time.
They burrow under your skin and eat you from the inside out. This is why I'm willing to let these criminals be the tip of the spear. Dangerous and expendable. My favorite adjectives.
Ich habe keine Ahnung, was ich da tue. Ich mache jetzt einfach irgendwas. In meiner
I see
Verzweiflung.
a security panel inside the building. It could trigger an alarm system of some kind. If I can hit that before they suspect what I'm really here for.
They'll be blind and helpless. Perfect for my people. You just saved a few agents' lives, Bruce. That's some top-notch field work, Bruce. I know being undercover's been tough, but you just need to maintain it a little longer. If you don't get inside with those maniacs, we're going to have a pandemic on our hands.
Pandemic.
Waller, I need to go.
Now why would a billionaire be skulking around in a filthy alley?
Das war so
Carefully
klar.
inspecting every detail. Almost.
Ich könnte
as
wieder
if
dasselbe
performing
fragen. What the fuck?
reconnaissance.
I could ask you the same.
Oh, I'm not skulking. I have a very deliberate purpose.
Why, Bane, have you been spying on me?
Spying? No.
No.
I've only been keeping an eye on you.
That's the same thing.
I heard the GCPD paid you a visit at your office, so I swung by to see if you might be in need of some aid.
Uh-oh.
Innocent as that. Then, something about the look on your face as you left. So, determined. Yes, I had a sense you would lead me to something interesting. Project Lotus. This is the secret you and Harley had. Where are we, Bruce? What is this place? And do your best to be honest.
This is Harley's secret to get, not mine.
Secret? A fourth grader could piece this together.
Warum fragt er mich dann?
Project Lotus is what we're after. And this is it. Finding you in this duplicitous position.
Anstatt dass er sich freut, dass ich loyal bin, schau. Also halt.
Well, it does not look good for you, my friend. When you wake up, you can tell Harley that you led me right to her conspiracy.
Wake up.
Ja. Also ist von denen auch jeder gegen jeden. Das hätte ich, wenn ich das gewusst hätte, hätte ich das gegen die verwenden können. So ein Mist.
Rise and shine.
Jetzt bin ich dort. Jetzt kriege ich gleich auch so eine komische Spritze, oder?
Oh, I pity what you're about to face, Wayne. You had so much going for you, Bruce. But trying to hide your discovery from me... Well... Harley wanted to spearhead the hunt for the mole. This will be her chance. So, be thoughtful with your words in there. They could be your last.
Ich muss das nicht verstehen, der ist ja auch nicht ganz dicht, oder?
She's not going to hurt me, Bane. She trusts me.
Trust is a fragile thing. One imperfection, and it's destroyed forever.
Ich bin gleich tot. Oh, das hat sich gewaschen.
The rat has been uncovered. Wayne was right under your nose. I tracked Wayne to the location of the black site. And if he hadn't...
I sent Wayne to scout it, so lower your damn voice. It was the final piece of the puzzle, and now we got it. Go get your boys ready. We move on the site ASAP. And don't worry your pretty little head about our rat problem. I got it covered. And Bane, tell Freeze to get one of them popsicle makers ready. You're not going anywhere. You're in here. With me.
Oh je, jetzt geht's los. Ich verrate euch, ich sage jetzt sicher gleich was Falsches.
Thanks for backing me up.
Don't mention it. Can't have him stepping on my turf, you know? I said I'd find the rats. And I will. Your father. He was a hard man, right? Someone lied to him, betrayed him. He ended them. Think he was onto something with that idea? Show no mercy? Take no apologies? That sort of thing?
Ich hab doch keine Ahnung.
Sometimes that means making hard choices.
Such a pretty way of saying killing a person. I hadn't taken you for such a ruthless fella. You are who I think you are, Bruce.
Who do you think I am?
A man out to prove to the underworld he's just as bad as his dear
Warum redet dazwischen Englisch?
Or there more to the story I should know. Hidden depths.
Bei Little Hope haben sie das auch immer wieder.
Secrets you don't want me to see.
I also enjoy long walks on the beach.
You're funny. Must have gotten that from your mother's side. You know, my dad could be a funny guy, too.
Ich will auch so ein Quant wie die.
And they all fell down to
Wie
the
die Killerin bei
deep
Dead by Daylight.
to drown, to the dark to drown. He used to sing that to me. My dad. Made me feel safe. Like nothing could hurt me.
You have a nice voice.
Might want to get those ears checked, Brucey. But it's nice to know I have a fan. Been running short of those lately.
Zwei, oder? Chuka auch.
In fact, you being like my dad, that's why I got such a soft spot for you.
Oh, you do?
You found me the black site, didn't you? Plus, you're not a bad guy. I mean, you're rotten like the rest of us. But you actually care for some people. Like that girl.
Hat jetzt so deppert reingeschaut.
What's her face? Brittany?
Wer ist Brittany?
No. Tiffany. You remember? Early 20s, fresh-faced and optimistic.
No? No, I think it was Brittany. Sorry, I barely know her.
You're cute when you front. You know that? I don't know if she's your friend or mortal enemy, but I know you care about her at least a little.
Okay.
Yeah, friends are great. Except when you have to lose them. Laptop's gone.
Uh-oh. What are you?
Yeah, shocker. We have a turncoat. I've interviewed just about everyone in the place. Except maybe one. Or two. So gosh, that only leaves the two people I haven't cleared. You
Catwoman und ich.
and Catwoman. Maybe it was the guy who Bane gave the hamburger face. But weirdest thing, the laptop went missing after that.
Fuck!
Well, you seem to have made up your mind already. Guess one of us has to be the mole. But you've already cleared me.
Trying to make me second guess myself ain't gonna work, sweetie. Nice try, though. John, get in here! When I told Puddin' I narrowed it down to you two, he begged me to let him interrogate you. I gave him some pointers, and now this is his chance.
Hi, Bruce.
Ja.
You potential rat.
Have at it, John.
Drück endlich auf die Blume, ich will sehen, ob da Wasser rauskommt.
Harley, do you mind? Can't learn to ride with training wheels on forever, you know?
I'll be right outside.
Admit it, you rat scum! You're the rat!
Aha.
Sorry, I have to make it sound good.
Sehr überzeugend.
It's okay. You have to keep it up.
Right. Thanks.
You're hitting him already. I'll let it play.
I never wanted it to come to this. But we both know what has to be done. Catwoman has to take the fall. Think about it, Bruce. Harley's gonna kill that Tiffany girl if it's you. And who knows if she'll stop there.
Ich habe nichts
Come
gesagt.
on, Bruce, you gotta give me something. A little nod. Just nod a little. Just the tiniest bit so I know you're okay with this. Come on, you're killing me.
Did you even stick up for me?
I tried, Bruce. I really did.
Ja, tried
I
ist
said
nicht
it
gut.
loud and clear. Internally. You know
Internally.
her. She's not a mind reader. I'm sorry. I'm not as strong as you. Well, I'll get through this, Bruce, but I don't see a lot of options that end too great for you. It's
das
either
war
you
klar.
or her. What do you want to do, Bruce? She knows it was one of you two. She knows.
Was mit dem
Yes, it was
Großen?
Catwoman. I went to the safe, but it was already gone. And you were right there talking to Harley, so... I know you care about her, but... Yeah.
All right, time's up.
Perfect, because I'm done.
You got a confession? Great job, Puddin'. Who we hanging out to dry?
Go ahead, Bruce. Tell her what you told me. Come on. Go ahead, Bruce. It's okay.
Ich sag mal,
It
ich
was me,
war's. Schau mal, was passiert.
I took it.
Wen haben wir gestohlen?
You were just starting to get under my skin. Too bad. I guess I do have to hurt Tiffany after all. And you, of course. I knew you had it in you, John. We are gonna do terrible things together. Like, send this one to the great icebox in the sky.
Ich bin tot. Mist, ich immer dachte, ich kann das redoen, also nochmal machen und dann was anderes sagen, aber nein. Und ich wollte schon die Catwoman verraten, weil die eigentlich auf sich selbst aufpassen kann. Ja, die frieren mich ein im Sarg. Mist.
Well, Bruce, it's been fun. Bane, get him inside.
Genau, den wollte ich verraten. Ich wollte sagen, der war's. So ein Scheiß.
You can let the cats out of the bag. Bruce is in deep trouble.
Harley, be reasonable.
Why would I start now?
I got you what you wanted. I found the black site.
This ain't about what it was or what you did with it. It's about trust. And I ain't got none for you no more.
Wait! Harley, as great as this is as a punishment, not Bruce. You can't. He's my best friend.
Aw, Puddin'. That's sweet.
So, maybe we can let him go? Live, at least?
Nah.
Das war klar.
Be sure to send Tiffany a postcard from Antarctica.
Oh. Das war jetzt Episode 3. Da war kein Kampf, da war gar nichts. Org. Interessant. Ja, damit habe ich jetzt nicht gerechnet, dass das so schnell vorbei ist. Okay. Oh, wütend. Ich dachte, ich habe alles gemacht, was sie wollte. Ist okay. Interessant. Entfremdet. Was steht über dem Batman? Oh, woher weiß sie das mit dem Batman schon wieder? Sie ist entsetzt. Genau, sie will nicht, dass ich sterbe. Das habe ich mir eh gedacht. Ja, wir haben sie gewarnt, ne? Bumm. 82% haben mir erzählt, dass sie Batmans sind. What the fuck? Ja, cool. Das war Episode 3 von Batman der Feind im Inneren. Wir sehen uns das nächste Mal, wenn es weitergeht mit Episode 4. Sag mal Dankeschön fürs Zuschauen. Lasst ein Like da. Abonniert mich, würde mir sehr helfen. Ansonsten kann ich nur sagen, hoppala. Dankeschön fürs Zuschauen. Macht es gut, passt auf euch auf. Und ja, wir sehen uns beim nächsten Mal. Ciao.